Oi oi girls and boys and everything in between, it's Ace Trainer Liam, and I told you guys on Twitter that I didn't record any vlog footage for today, so you're getting a Q&A instead. Obviously the premise is very simple. I asked you guys to each send me a question on Twitter, and I'm going to answer as many as I can right now. Let's jump straight in. What is your hope for Pokemon Switch? I hope it has a lot of Pokemon in it. Would you ever consider doing videos on other things than Pokemon on your channel? Well, the thing is, this is one of them, but honestly, I try every so often, because I always think about maybe I don't want to do just Pokemon, maybe I want to do more than just Pokemon, because you know, there's more out there in the world. But all the time, I try and incorporate non-Pokemon things into this main channel every now and again. And I find that they're just so poorly received. Like, the people that actually tune in and watch that alternative content, they watch it, they love it, they think it's great, but there's like 85% of my audience that are only here for Pokemon, so when I do upload something that isn't Pokemon, they just don't even give it the time of day. Like, it's not like it's being watched and getting loads of dislikes because people don't like it, it's that people are just not watching them. Because if it's not Pokemon, they don't care. Will you play different Nuzlockes in the future, like the ones you talked about in your top 10? Yes. Would you play an extreme randomizer at some point? Yes. Are you planning on doing any randomizer quadlock in the near future? Yes. What Pokemon do you dislike the most? I just realised if I don't remember to put the card there in post, I'm going to look like a right knob. Do you wish to leave YouTube and do other professional job? No. I'm not going anywhere. If I stop doing YouTube, I'm gonna be in the ground, mate. I don't want to go anywhere. Content creation is the first job that's ever given me job satisfaction, and I ain't giving that up for love nor money. What are the biggest impacts, negative and positive, that your online career has had on your life? This is a really good question. I really like this one. Like, I'm not even making a joke. I really genuinely like this question. I'd say the biggest positive influence that an online career has had on my life is it's brought me so far out of my shell and given me so much more confidence that I don't feel I would have gotten from any other career. Like, if I look back to when I started in 2015 and I was still kind of working at opticians and working in office jobs and stuff like that, I was not working in the kind of career where my confidence was going to be boosted significantly to the extent that it has. So you'll see in my really old videos, if I haven't privated them or anything like that, that I'm really wooden and really stoic when I talk, and I'm really very, hi everybody, I'm Ace Trainer Liam, and this is my top 10 favourite starter Pokemon, and this is how I talk, and apparently this is what projecting your voice sounds like when you don't have very much confidence. And now you look at me and I'm bouncy, I'm enjoying myself, I'm literally having the best time, and I feel so positive and I feel so happy, and I feel like this confidence that I've got, this confidence that I've gained over the course of my time on YouTube would not have come if I'd been in any other career, because I wasn't confident enough to go into any kind of in front of the camera kind of job. Like, I wasn't about to quit optics and become an actor or something, which could have increased my confidence. I wasn't about to leave optics and go into public speaking or even teaching or something like that. I was stuck in my little rut of, well, I'm confident enough to sell a couple of products now and again and maybe convince someone to have an anti-reflection coating on their glasses. But now I'm like, mate, I'm so happy, so confident, and that's the best thing to come from YouTube, is the personal growth that it's given me. Like, it's great that I can do it as a career, it's great that I can make money from it, it's great that I get invited to like events like Summer in the City, tickets probably going to be in the description, but it's the confidence, it's the way it's affected me positively that really is the best positive influence it's had on me. In terms of negative influences, it has massively, and you guys can see this firsthand over the course of my channel, it's massively impacted both my social life and relationships. Because in my social life, I've got two IRL friends, I would say, like two friends that I see regularly IRL, which is my friend Matt and my friend Ant. And you'll know Ant, he's Downpour Guy on Twitch and on YouTube. Go and sub to him. I see those guys like once a month when there's a wrestling event on, because it's a convenient time at the end of the day where I know I'm not going to be doing any work, I know I'm not going to be streaming, I know I'm not going to be working on another video, so I have the time to set aside to see some real physical people. YouTube and Twitch just take up so much of my time that I don't really have time for a proper functioning social life. And much like part of the reason that my relationships don't end up working out is because I'm so obsessed with my channel. I'm so obsessed with my work. I'm so obsessed with what's the next video going to be. How can I plan my time so that I can make more videos quicker and put out the same kind of good quality videos, but also make them at a quicker pace and things like that. And I just obsess about the channel. The channel is my baby, and I find myself neglecting the people that I'm in relationships with because I'm just more focused on this than I am on maintaining relationships, and it's kind of unhealthy. So I guess that's the bad influence, but it's also not going to change, so shit. What other games do you play apart from Pokemon? Well, actually, oh, wait a minute, my boy Elias, well done. Good plug, Elias. Yep, if you want to know what other games I play, head over to twitch.tv/AceTrainerLiam. I play plenty of stuff over there. My boy Elias. Are you planning to get any more tattoos? Yes. What do you know about the Netherlands? What I know about the Netherlands is it's the country in the world with the most people in it who want to ask me what I either know about their country or what I think of their country. And that's not even a sassy joke either. The Netherlands, like, so many Dutch people come into my streams and like one of the first things they ask me is, "Hey Liam, what do you think of the Netherlands?" That's racist. That you can't do that. Oh, I'm leaving it in. No, but a lot of Dutch people jump into my chat and the first thing they ask is like, "Hey Liam, have you ever been to the Netherlands? Hey Liam, are you ever going to visit the Netherlands? Hey Liam, what do you think of the Netherlands? Hey Liam, what's your opinion on the Netherlands?" And I'm just like, man, I've never been to the Netherlands. One day, if the opportunity arises, I will go to the Netherlands, but I don't really have an opinion on any country that I've not been to, really. On a scale from 1 to 10, what is your favourite colour of the alphabet? Oh, we got an edgelord, ladies and gentlemen. Oh wait, just kidding. Here's my real... No. You fucked it. You fucked it. You get one question. You don't get to ask another. You were edgy. And it backfired. What's your favourite thing about your Twitch streams, and why should anyone that hasn't been to the streams yet come and check them out? Oh, it's a juicy question from my boy Gizmo. Thank you very much. My favourite thing about my Twitch streams, and I say this all the time, I bang on about it all the time, is our community. We have a great group of people, most of whom are probably watching this video right now, and you guys already know that I gush over you guys all the time because I love you. Because I get to interact with you guys in real time, and it's amazing, and everyone's polite to each other, and if we get a troll coming in that's a bit of a dick, we just get rid of them and we keep the positive people in. And we've had amazing times all the time, like all the way through the week. We have loads of fun, just you guys. I don't know what game I'm playing at the time, but whatever game I'm playing at the time, we're having so much fun just interacting, talking about nonsense. Like, the conversation quite often will be shiny hunting, and the conversation very rarely is, "Oh, let's talk about Pokemon." It's normally like, "This is what's going on in one of the people in the chat's life. Let's discuss, let's talk about it, let's help people through things, let's help people be more confident, let's make people feel more comfortable talking in a group." It's just so much fun. The Twitch streams are the best place to be. If you're someone who generally, maybe you have trouble making friends, or maybe you're not that confident, or maybe you just need a little bit of advice on something, swing by one of the Twitch streams when we're live and just come and talk to the community, because we are freaking amazing. It's just, we've got so many positive people all in one place. You're bound to get help with whatever you need. It's amazing. Microwave? More of a dishwasher kind of person, to be honest. What is your favourite question that you've been asked so far? Definitely not this one. How do you keep the love for making videos for so long alive? I drink a lot of tea. No, in serious though, it's a case of, if I wasn't making videos, I don't think I'd want to be here. So by default, the fact that I love making videos means that I love my life, and that's a really positive thing, and that helps keep me going, is the fact that I'm enjoying life. So I'm going to keep doing the thing that makes me enjoy life, which for me is making videos. Will be seeing any new content to any of the channels. Video was uploaded today, so yes. If you created a new YouTube personality, what sort of videos would you do? I'm making new videos. These are the videos I'm making. I like to make videos. I'm making new videos. I like to make videos. These are the videos I'm making. What type of editing would you like to add to your videos eventually? Something you either can't do at the moment due to not learning the skill yet, or not the funds to commission it. I would like to be able to make better graphics. So you know how like my channel art is really simple and my intro is really simple and all my backgrounds are really simple? That's because I'm one of these kind of freaks that's like, I have to do everything myself. Like Ghostly Felis, bless her, did the animation for the Poliwhirl for my intro, and I really appreciate it, and I love that she did that for me. Like, I'm really, really thankful. So Ghostly Felis, if you're watching, shout out to you. But at the same time, I'm very much like, I want to do everything on this channel. I want to do the sound. I want to do, like, I wish I could play instruments and stuff like that. I wish I could make music so that I could make my own intro and outro music and background music and stuff like that. And I want to be able to do the channel art and everything. But I wish that I could make channel art the way you see, like the kind of channel art you see on really professional looking channels that's done by an actual graphic artist. And for some reason, I feel like it's stuff that I could do, but it's also stuff that I can't visualize. Like, if you look at someone's channel art, it's like, this channel art is basically flat, but someone's put these different lines in it that gives it a bit more depth. And then they've put little, like, random geometric shapes in here, which normally would make no difference. But the fact that they've made them a certain transparency and rotated them a certain way and grouped them in a certain way has just made everything look so much more professional, so much more incredible. And I wish I had an eye for stuff like that, because for me, I look at a blank, like, Photoshop canvas and I go, guess I could make the background blue. What else have I got? And I'm so jealous of people that can make good graphics, because I feel like that's the difference between some YouTubers and then YouTubers like me that struggle, because I don't have the really cool graphics. But at the same time, I could just commission someone if I had the money, but then it'd be like, oh, but I didn't make it. And I don't like this is why I won't get an editor, because I don't like someone else taking control of the work. I'm really petty, basically. How do you think going from dual screen Pokemon games to single screen will work for Pokemon on the Switch? Okay, I've put a lot of thought into this, and I figure what they're going to do, okay? They're going to take the elements from the top screen and the bottom screen on the Nintendo 3DS. So, like, you know, they're going to have the battle screen, they're going to have the menus from the bottom screen, and what they're going to do is they're going to incorporate it, and they're going to make it, like, amalgamate it all together and put it on the one screen of the Nintendo Switch. Crazy, I know. It's not like we've had single-screen Pokemon games before. How do you handle time management with your channel/personal life? Well, this kind of leads back to a question I had before. I don't really have a personal life. I have my work, and I have my work, and I have my work, and I love it, and that's it. That's all I do. I don't time manage. Like, my personal life takes the biggest backseat ever to my channel. The channel is just my life. That's what I've chosen. That's the path I'm going down. That's the kind of determination I have to make my channel bigger and better every single day, hopefully. And that's why I'll never give it up, is because it's not like, oh, this just gets in the way of my personal life. It's like, no. I don't have a personal life. I barely see any of my family. I barely see my IRL friends. I barely even get into Skype calls these days with my online friends. Like, I'm just working and working and working, and it may be a sad existence, but it makes me happy. If you could speak any non-English language fluently, what would it be? My first thought with this one is Spanish, because when I was at school and I did my GCSEs, which for people who aren't in the UK, the GCSEs are the exams you take before you leave high school, before you go to like college and university. So they're like the last exams you have in your school life. And I did Spanish, and I got an A in Spanish overall in my GCSE, and I was really good at it. I was really getting to a point where I was getting quite fluent in Spanish. I very much impressed my Spanish teacher, because even though it doesn't sound like a complicated sentence, I managed to say, because we had to do this little speaking and listening piece about holidays, like vacations, and I managed to formulate the sentence, it was a more advanced sentence than we'd done at GCSE, but I managed to say I had to take pictures of the room to make my friends believe how dirty it was. Like, which doesn't sound like a complicated sentence, but when you're learning Spanish or you're learning another language, there are so many different verb structures and different, it's a complex sentence to have to say in a language that you are not normally familiar with. And I dropped that sentence, and my Spanish teacher, Mrs. Geary, her fucking jaw dropped in that speaking exam. She even, like, it's one of those exams where you're speaking, she speaks to you in Spanish, you respond to her in Spanish, and all that, and you explain it, like, you know, you do stuff like that. And she literally put a hand over the microphone and just went, as in, you know, oh my God, because she was that impressed. Like, I fucking impressed my Spanish teacher, man, at GCSE level. After the exam, she was like, dude, where did that come from? Because that was more advanced than I've taught you. That's incredible. And I really wanted to learn Spanish. And then I went to college. I signed up for Spanish, and they were like, hey, but it's college. You have to do more than just Spanish. You've got to do some more subjects. So I picked 3 other subjects that I thought were kind of interesting. So I did biology, sociology, and psychology. And on the first day of Spanish class, I walk in. There's 2 other students there. I sit down with them. Lecturer comes in. Hi, we're really sorry, but unfortunately, we're not going to be able to run the Spanish course because not enough students have signed up. So don't worry, all you need to do is talk to the enrollment team and they'll be able to find you a new 4th subject. And then that's how I ended up dropping out of college after a year, because I then proceeded to do a year at college studying 4 subjects that were not the subject that I'd gone to college to do, and I just got to the point where I was like, why am I here? I don't care about psychology, I don't care about sociology, I don't care about biology, I don't care about video studies, which is kind of ironic now that I think about it. But it's coincidental that I didn't care about video studies, and now my career is making videos. That's quite funny. But yeah, so I was like, what's the point of me being here? So I dropped out, started working full-time at McDonald's, and then life happened, and here I am. But I think another language that's always kind of intrigued me, mainly because obviously they use a different alphabet system, is Russian. I'd love to learn Russian, and I'd also love to learn Japanese. I mean, I'll be brutally honest, I would like to learn any other language that can allow me to communicate with more beautiful women. Basically, if it opens up a whole new world of ladies that I could potentially talk to and interact with, bring it on, Rosetta Stone, sponsor me and I'll learn another language. How many backflips can you do? This many. Right, that'll wrap it up for this Q&A. If you've made it this far, I don't know, put hashtag subscribe to Downpour Guy in the comments below, and then go over and subscribe to Downpour Guy as well. He's got a brilliant tutorial on how to make a toasty. But I hope you've enjoyed it. It's not what you were expecting for a Sunday. Hopefully you did. Hit the thumbs up button if you want more stuff like this. Maybe I'll do this more often. I don't know. We'll see. And of course, hit subscribe if you're new. If you are new, I'm very sorry this is the first video you had to watch. It's not normally like this. And of course, why am I struggling to end the video? I'm Ace Trainer Liam. Keep on training.